wrong thing. All right, ready? Are we live? Are we live?
Yeah, we've been live.
All right, ready?
I need to make sure that we're doing a mic check. That's why I said we need
Okay.
to do that.
Yeah, we've been live. All right, ready?
Okay. Yes.
Oh, wait, never mind. That's my mic.
Yeah, they can hear our mics. They can hear our mics, but they still
Yes.
Wait,
never mind. That's my mic. Yeah, they can hear our mic.
wait, they can't hear it. It's just real quiet.
Yes. I'm hearing echoes.
Okay, bet. Yeah, because there's this. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're all
That's
good
still
to
an
go.
echo.
Hello. Yeah, because it's picking up both of our mics, so there's a little
Okay.
bit of an echo.
So get your mic away from my mic.
Hello.
Testing.
Yeah, it's because of fucking Elgato, bro.
We'll be all right.
But
as long as
you
you
know
know
we
it's
got
there.
everything in here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the motherfucking Homeboy Etiquette podcast. You are now rocking with the 5280Q, my homeboy, my partner in crime, the arc reactor.
Yo, this is Cameron the Raw representing Homeboy Etiquette here on YouTube, also on Twitch. Also representing Homeboy Etiquette or KMT Games and KMT Productions here on YouTube. All right, guys. So we have a pretty intense. It can be intense topic to talk about tonight. If you want to go ahead and take it away with if you want to go ahead and take it away with the subject here, go ahead. I didn't even realize that my mic wasn't even on because I could hear through that, but whatever. Yeah, if you want to.
Anyway, so the topic of today is communication. Communication is the topic of the day because earlier this week, me and my partner in crime here, there was an issue of communication where he sent me a text like, "Hey, yo, dog, goldfish be jumping in the trap right now." You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, and I looked at it, I was like, all right, I see this. I'm gonna reply to this. I'm gonna start a reply, but oh shit, something else. Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, particle dust. And eventually, like 6 hours passed by, 10 hours, and eventually he said to me, "Motherfucker, you gonna reply?"
Shit, bro. Yeah, and I've been in situations like that too, where it's just like, oh, okay, the silent treatment.
Wait, was in this. You wait. Wait, you thought I was giving you silent treatment?
No. Oh, no. You know what? I misunderstood what you were saying. No. So pretty much what it was is that it was I was doing stuff and I'm just like, oh, I need to get this done fast. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, bro, what's up? Where you at? I need your response to this so I can do stuff. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Go ahead. I thought we were already jumping subjects.
Oh, no, I mean, so subject of the day is communication and shit like that. So I have to communicate with my partner. He sends me a message sending me an update about some information. And it usually goes how I categorize it. It goes, he sends me information about the podcast, says, hey, we need to do this next time. I'm like, all right. I'm like, cool. And then some things I feel like it's just more of an information thing and I don't need to reply. And then other things I need to reply to. And then one of the ones I need to reply to. And then after a while, 12 hours, 10 hours go by and it goes, hey, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah, because I sent a text message basically just yo, I sent this because I wanted a response. It's not I won't be texting you frivolously like that. You know what I mean?
You don't ask me about my day. So I'll text him on bullshit. I'm like, man, this motherfucking old lady with this goddamn walking across your street, man. I'll call you later.
Yeah. And I'm just good luck with that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I am not frivolous with my communication. If I'm calling you or texting you is for a specific purpose. You know what I mean?
So yeah, that was one of our communication things. Is all right, make sure we talk and relating information. Make sure my ass fucking replies. And it's I'm in the group chats too. I got 2 group chats along with that. It's one for basketball and one for jujitsu. And then it's luckily basketball niggas ain't hitting me up like that. They be like, yo, Q ain't no hooper like that. The jujitsu motherfuckers on the other hand be like, Q's a choke a motherfucker out like that. Nigga reply, or we'll choke you out.
And then we both know Julian, right?
Yeah,
and
that nigga's replying is atrocious.
Well, his replying is atrocious, especially to text messages. But if he calls you, it's buckle the fuck up because you're about to be in for a 1 to 2 hour conversation if you let it. You know what I mean? Like, so I think like he's the type of person where like I'll say like, yo, like I gotta go. I just told you this at the beginning of the conversation. And I'm like, oh yeah, I got you. But let me say this one more thing. And then all of a sudden an hour and a half passes from that point. And I'm just like, my nigga, like I had a schedule. Like I gotta go. Like I wind up yelling at the guy. Like, you know what I mean?
Fucking like shit. That's definitely where I was like Julian is called. Like the fuck? What the fuck happened this time? Like nigga, you a transformer right now? Shit that's happened with cancer? Cancer transformed you into a fucking Ferrari?
You can assume that it's gonna be some type of trial or tribulation with that nigga. Like his car exploded, his heart exploded, his job exploded. Like something got fucked up, bro.
Like, nigga, and why is it all in your goddamn lifetime that this shit is all just happening to you and shit like that? At this point, man, I wouldn't be surprised.
Law of attraction type shit.
That motherfucker's just like, yo, nigga, this green ring just slipped on my hand, and I was like, oh, shooting green energy beams out of niggas. I was like, this would happen.
What? You got willpower, bro?
Yeah, this nigga got willpower, some shit.
No, like that nigga, and I've even told him he's a magnet for negative events in life.
So you know what I mean? Like a green ring, it'll be
he's well. I don't think there's a ring for drawing bad events to you. Like he's a lightning rod for bad luck. He has the worst luck ever.
Hey, ZB303 is joining us in.
Hey, what's up, my nigga? Welcome to a motherfucking stream. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, thank you for joining into the stream right now. Thank you for my fucking headphones.
Honestly, anyway, because of the echo, it's like hard to use these. So if you don't want to wear them, like you don't have to.
Oh fuck yeah, the echo is fucking atrocious.
Yeah, but like I checked on here, there's no echo on the actual stream. So like, fuck it.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, but this nigga Julian, like, it just seemed like bad shit just happens. I'm like, dog, I thought my day was going bad, and then I just gotta call her.
No!
I'm like, let me make sure your day is going worse, because at that point, I think life is off its equilibrium.
Yeah, bro. Like because like it's fucking crazy, dude. Like I've never met somebody whose life is just perpetually just negative event after negative event, like back to back.
Like every fucking day, it seems like it surpassed the day before. And
right, yeah, he's reaching new levels of fucked up life. You know what I'm saying? Like
what kind of energy are you communicating to the universe? Like, dear universe, I want all this bad shit to happen to God. Damn me, I want it all.
I mean, he says he doesn't want any of it, but like, you know, that can't be right, because he gets a lot of good stories out of it. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like on one hand, it's like it's almost as if like he puts himself in these situations so that he can have the story later. You know what I mean?
I mean, that could be also true. Like he's just out there in the boonies. Like, you ever heard any of his boonies stories? I forgot them because I was like, there's gonna be a new one to fucking replace it. But it's like,
then we got the chat.
God damn it, what are you doing? It's like, what are we doing right now? Communicating anything like that? We're communicating good things in our life. We're communicating bad things in our life. I'm not sure what the fuck I'm ever communicating in the goddamn universe. All I know is I think what I'm doing is like the universe looks at me, goes, hey, let's see how Q's doing. Look back at me. I'm tearing off my shirt. I'm like, bring it on, bitch. Bring it on. The universe is like, all right, rock it. And then the universe goes, all right, I'm going to go do something else right now. Let's see
Round
how Q's doing with that rocket.
fight.
Oh, he got a new shirt on. Bring it on, bitch. Bring it on.
Right,
and then she's like, let me throw something bigger at him. All right, let me go to Sway over here real quick. Do Sway. What's that nigga Q up to now? Nigga, is that a fucking new shirt? Bring it on, bitch. Like, oh my God.
Yeah. Why can't he keep his clothes on? Like, you know, every time I see this guy, he's finding a reason to rip something off. Okay, like we're kind of digressing here, but like the point of today's conversation, whammon and gentle whammon, is communication. So I guess we can start this in terms of like, I guess we've already kind of segued into this. So here's the first question for you, and then I can answer it after you if you want. First question would be,
I hope we can hear that popping in my neck. I'm ready.
There's three different ways. Okay, so that we can break this up pretty nicely. The importance of communication when it comes to business, aka networking. The importance when it comes to communication with Well, relationships is one, but we want to save that for number 3. But okay, so relationship with acquaintances, friends, and family, and then the third one will be communication specific to romantic relationships.
Okay, so what's the first?
The first one is business.
So the first one with business and networking, I'll say this about business and networking is one, you got to make sure whatever business that you're networking to somebody else, goddamn it, is actually fucking beneficial. You can't just come up with an idea and be like, I do real estate. I do real estate. You want to buy a house? You can buy a house. Everybody can get a loan.
Everybody gets a house.
No, your business idea, whatever the fuck you're doing as a business, has to meet a fucking need, like a need, not like an eyelashes need, not like a fucking real estate need, not like a fucking fingernail need, not like some new fucking windows on your goddamn house that you just bought that you're trying to fucking flip needs or some shit like that. It has to meet a general fucking need, and then you motherfuckers, the most popular things of goddamn needing is real estate, and what the fuck is the other one? It's real estate, it's goddamn beautician shit, like I need nails, I need wigs, I need this shit to be baby on the bottom and shit.
Do you mean lifestyle needs, or do you mean like actual life necessity needs?
I mean those are lifestyle fucking needs, like real estate and the beautician in the environment like that, or life coaches in the environment here. Not shit on life coaches. Some of you motherfuckers can be good for people. People just need to hear other shit from other people in order to get their shit to goddamn together. So for life coaches out there, I mean, I hope you're not that type, but I hope you're actually doing something effective, because people need to hear some other shit from other people. I mean, that's a good thing. I'll say we'll start with life coaches.
Okay,
life
so in terms of communication, right?
In terms of communication, life coaches are fucking necessary. And honestly, if you're a lying sack of shit of a life coach, at least be able to hide your lying sack of shit very fucking well, because your lying sack of shit is giving your client fucking energy and boosting or something like this to achieve higher than he can himself. Your lie is necessary. Don't get me wrong, like, you be lying some motherfuckers out there, but your lie is necessary if your client is thinking that you're where he wants to be. It's like accomplished, achieving well in my job or my field or some shit like that, being physically fucking healthy or something, being a better person, a better community member or some shit like that. If you got a fucking lie and you get his money and that motherfucker becomes a better fucking person for it, even if you found out as a fraud, that nigga should come over there and give you a kiss on the goddamn fucking bridge of your nose.
All right, but to Q's point, I will agree that life
evil.
It may be a necessary evil. It just depends on who you're talking about, right? Mm-hmm. There's certain people, I'm not going to name names, that will spew a little bit of truth and then a lot of horse shit so that they can sell you products.
Are you talking about?
You don't have to name anybody.
Are you talking about?
What like Farrakhan? Like, you know,
like brand new apples and fucking brand new barbells.
I don't know, man.
Are you saying it?
No. Like I'm not thinking of anybody specific. Like the first one that came to mind for me was Steve Harvey. If you want me to name a name, because he's giving all these women bad advice on how to actually like get a real guy in their life, maintain that. He be telling. Have you seen his audience? You have some unkept women in the goddamn audience, fat women, buying his books, and then he's talking about like, don't worry, girl. If he like literally giving women the same horse shit that everybody else is. Basically saying that if he ain't willing to wait 90 days for your fat twat, then God damn, then he's doing something wrong. You're special. Yeah, he needs to come up to your standard. Meanwhile, you've seen his daughter is fine as fuck. Do you think? No. Let me fucking finish. Nigga, you see his daughter. Do you think that he gave her that advice? Oh yeah, don't stay in shape. Oh yeah, like just have this fucking attitude. Oh yeah, make the guy wait 90 days. Oh yeah, do this and this. The same thing that he's putting in his fucking books, lying to women, Meanwhile, his fucking daughter, bad as a motherfucker out here with what's his name? Fucking Killmonger, nigga. Killmonger killing that pussy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, bruh. Like, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's some two-faced snake ass shit, bro. So, like, I don't fuck with that nigga, bro. I just don't. His business advice, I do fuck with.
All right,
business advice is different.
As the residential Steve Harvey advocate right here.
Oh, hell no, bro.
Yeah, I got Steve back on this one. Look. Steve was coming from his time period when he was at his age and he was giving his advice. So, like, look, at that time when he was growing up and he was courting women,
but he's saying that today.
Yeah, he's saying it today because it's what he knew growing up with these experiences, and it's a modern fucking time.
But his books that he's selling is based off of that in every. Go ahead.
Look, I read his books. I read his books. Now, ask me what I remember from the books.
What?
I don't remember shit. I just
exactly, because it's horse shit, nigga. If it was important, he would remember it. This guy is like fucking Rain Man when it comes to information, nigga.
Right, no. I remember the intention of the book. I remember the intention of it. Like when he says wait the 90 days.
Sell some products to fat middle-aged women.
Look, no. Those are women who already came at that time, at that age, into that goddamn audience. And this motherfucker Steve has to look at him and just be like, you have a chance of getting a good. He's hoping for him. He's thinking like there's as many men out there available on the market for them as there is for their younger coming girls or shit like that. But like, look, his advice was not in error, as in like it was intentional, just a lot of motherfuckers. He was just like, look, if you in a relationship at this time period of your goddamn life, 90 days or some shit like that. But with the internet, when the internet came in, internet fast forwarded everything, because everything with the internet, you can already see the fucking end of it. There's not many roads that are not explored in a human goddamn life with the invention of the goddamn internet. We all know at this point how human nature works, how all this shit goes, and we're just trying to be better as a civilization.
Okay, hold on. I would agree with that, except for I have two questions.
Mm-hmm.
One, do you think a man who's damn near a billionaire is stupid?
Fuck no.
Okay, that's Steve Harvey. And two,
hold on. Steve Harvey ain't a billionaire.
No, I said damn near. Like
he ain't no damn near billionaire.
He's worth a good amount of money.
Steve Harvey? Can we pull
I want to pull that up right now.
Yeah, I should
actually I'll pull it up on screen for you guys.
Pull it up on the screen right now. I'm gonna see this shit. So right now I'm gonna talk to you. Let me get my Steve Harvey argument right here. This motherfucker is not trying to give women bad advice. He's kind of coaching them like that his goddamn daughters. Like, look, I don't know, because we never heard any of the goddamn advice he ever gave his sons. All this advice is like act like a woman, but think like a man. He does not tell his sons that shit at all. He looks at his daughters, goes like, look, all right, look, babies, look. I don't want you to ever get fucked over by a guy. And I really want you to skip over the bad guys. And I really want you to go for that fucking great guy and be able to find that great guy through a needle in a haystack. Find that motherfucking, ride with him, and then ride up to the sunset through a happy fucking marriage and a happy fucking life.
He's worth about $200 million.
All right,
still.
Hold on, let me finish my argument. Yeah. And then what he tells the sons is, wrap it up, nigga. Wrap it up, and if nigga, wrap it up and bring him home to your goddamn mama. Let her evaluate him. Your mama say no, nigga, then that's a no. Then you sit your ass on that goddamn couch until we go find you a new one.
I mean, but okay. So do you think somebody who's worth $200 million is a stupid man?
It took a lot of error for him to get to that 200 goddamn mil.
Well, sure. Like everybody's built off of trial and error. You know what I mean? Like nobody just gets a free ride.
Wait, but did you hear my monologue?
No. I heard what you just said. But what I mean though, like with my original question was that like, it's not like he's not using the internet to his advantage. It's not like he's not out here seeing the effects of how the internet's affected the world, because he's profiting off of the internet.
This motherfucker is, hold on, how old is Steve Harvey? What's his age at?
64.
He is 64 years old. He is only 9 years younger than my goddamn grandparents. One of them. But basically, like, this motherfucker came up in an era, and then when he got popular, broadcast media, and then when the internet took hold, is different.
I got something for your argument.
You got something from my argument?
How old is Jeff Bezos?
I think Jeff Bezos is fucking 47.
He's 57. He's only 6 years Steve Harvey's junior.
What the hell does
this nigga is using only the internet for the same purposes to make his financial empire? You can't do anything without the internet.
That's I would call a false equivalency on that. We're going to start studying.
Because you use 64 to make your argument.
Because
he's 57.
Well, we're in 2021. What's 64 years? So he was born in 1957.
My dad is 65, so 57. Yes, that's correct. Good math, nigga. I told you guys, Rain Man, nigga. like that's good math.
Oh, I say that, nigga. Damn, your dad is old as shit. Your dad is old.
65. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. Nigga. Why do you think? Like I have OG fucking concepts, bro. Nigga. My sister is like 43.
Nigga, I didn't even know you had a sister. I thought it was just you and Ray.
No, and then it's me and him.
Oh, is that it?
Okay, there we go. We're back.
I was about to say, if it's YouTube, man, fuck it. Throw YouTube off the goddamn boat.
Yeah.
I hope YouTube knows this. We ready to throw your ass off the boat. Because you know who fucks with us? Twitch fucks with us.
Apparently.
Hopefully somebody else fucks with us. Because at this point, Twitch come over with us a deal. But like, nigga, we give you 30 cents per fucking 2 weeks. Like, I'm like, no, bitch. Like, no, we the only ones fuck with you. But anyway, point of it being it is. So, Steve Harvey's growing up in what? He's, 60?
Yeah. He's 64.
64.
So he was born in 57.
When was he a teenager? He was a teenager in 1970. He was a grown adult being in the 1960s, and he grew up in that type of environment that had no 60s. This thing is born in the 50s. And his most influential environment it was
1960.
He was 57, and if you add 8 years, it's 1965. You gotta take that into account. Like that is the most influential time. Like my most influential time to me is like my single digit years. Like I remember single digit years in summers and shit in Detroit.
Right. But
shit, my bad.
You're talking about the difference of 7 years. Oh, meaning that Jeff Bezos.
No, but they had different ideas. They were in different environment, different ideas.
Was at the very beginning at that time, at the same time. Like
you can't count.
He was born into it. Right? So that's the point you're making, right? No. Is that he was born into the change.
Motherfucking Bezos came up with the idea where when the internet came about, he wanted to sell a goddamn book. Steve Harvey was a full-blown fucking comedian at that point.
Mm-hmm.
And he figured out he could do stand-up comedy. And this nigga Bezos was somewhere in the neighborhood. Hey, would you like to buy J.R.R. Tolkien's secondary edition? Somebody's like, get the fuck out of here, kid. Sell me a Bible.
All right, yeah, we're gonna find out all of this, man.
Oh yeah, we will.
He didn't start comedy till 1985, bro.
So how old was he? He was 30. He was 30. He was 30.
Yeah, because 1950.
I mean, that's officially, but how many people ever officially started anything? Like, look up. Like, well, here you go. We go up a good example. When did Jay-Z officially become a rapper? Officially.
Did Jay-Z
officially become a rapper? And I swear to God, that shit does not say anything about Hawaiian Sophie. That shit is illegitimate. We get discarded out the window.
1989. That was 1 year before I was born.
Okay, look up when was Hawaiian Sophie.
What is Hawaiian?
Hawaiian Sophie. Type in Hawaiian Sophie.
Hawaiian Sophie.
Sophie. It'll pick it up. Either way you spell it. All right. When was that?
When did Hawaiian Sophie come out? 1989. First year.
So
first year that he started.
But he started rapping before that. No, that's his official.
That's the same year.
Yeah, that's his official coming out to the public as Jay-Z and Hawaiian Sophie in 1989. But before that, when was Jay-Z born? He's been rapping for a long time.
Well, I mean,
he's rapping for when the Sugar Hill Gang came out on the TV to that come out. That's an 11-year difference.
Okay, yeah. So there's an extra 10 years. Yeah, 11 years in there.
Yeah, extra 11 years at this point. He says, "Why me under the lamppost? While I got my hand closed, escaping the long arm of the law." This motherfucker was selling crack and still rapping to himself under the fucking lamppost, shit like that. And the same thing with Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey's been practicing fucking stand-up comedy just because he got officially recorded at 30 years of age. He's practicing before then. Like it's like looking at Bernie Mac.
Yeah. I mean, but that's not really the point, though. The point is that like, because even when Steve Bezos started Amazon, the internet was brand fucking new.
When did Steve Bezos start Amazon?
When did Steve Bezos?
And what do you guys think is Kemet's the raw typing speed? We're gonna have a typing speed challenge one day.
When I'm actually focusing, it's about 85.
Ooh.
85 words per minute.
Ooh.
1994.
That's smoking.
Okay, so 1994.
Oh, because that's when the internet started. That's when it crashed.
Right, yeah. So that's literally right in line with Steve Harvey's career. You know what I mean?
Harvey's career started in 89. Like, type in, when was the Kings of Comedy released?
Then wait, hold on. I have to look this up real quick. When did the internet become commercial?
I was there for a minute.
1995. So like literally so he literally started Amazon when he just heard about the internet about to be a thing.
He's like, I can sell books to some nigga somewhere.
Like so he literally took a huge risk on something that didn't even exist really for him yet. So that means
what? Say it again. He took a huge what?
He took a huge risk.
When what didn't exist?
When the internet wasn't really available to him like that.
Uh-huh.
Meaning that him taking that risk trumps the fact that Steve Harvey didn't even start using the internet for his purposes until it was a thing.
Oh, but I was going to kind of use that momentum to say that he used the internet when the internet was barely in existence and commercialization ideas to where like, well, bitch, that's why I was a goddamn billionaire, you broke motherfuckers. I'm broke too.
I mean, nobody else. He literally survived the .com bubble.
Like where .com bubble.
Yeah, where most things, most internet sites literally tanked. What was it, 1998?
Oh man, I remember that shit. You remember fucking Y2K? This motherfucker survived came before the internet got commercialized. Survived the .com bubble and shit. Survived Y2K and shit.
Bro,
turn that shit from selling fucking books
out of his garage, mind you.
Books out of his garage. He had to sit there and go, all right, Carol from Stevenson, Wisconsin wants to. Oh, okay, I got that book. It's right here, and I'm gonna send it to you. Oh, he has his book. Send that to me. Oh, no, I have the book. Oh, Craig wants to buy this book. Okay, Craig, we're gonna send this book to you over there to the fucking Sand Creek, fucking Alabama. I don't know if these are actual fucking cities. I'm just making this shit up. God damn it. And this motherfucker that took that and transformed that business as the age of the fucking internet morphed and fucking came about and created this titan of a fucking this damn what is bigger than a titan? Because I know it goes gods and then it goes titans. Titans are bigger than gods. So when the nigga like Kanye was like, nigga, I am a god, and you come up at him and be like, I'm a titan, and you slap the fuck out of him with a rock of earth.
Well, I mean, so all of this was to say that Steve Harvey had ample ability to communicate he had ample access to the internet.
But his craft was
when he started
he didn't have access to the internet. This motherfucker didn't know what internet was. Nobody knew what this shit was.
No. I mean, I'm talking because we're talking about communication. Because the point that you were making was that there are certain people with access to the internet and who use the internet differently than Steve Harvey did. And like Steve Harvey, the argument was that he's going off of stuff from his time and trying to apply it to people today, even though Steve Harvey stays up on culture. He's a comedian. That's his number one job, is to keep up with the current culture and state of affairs.
But you got to think,
you can't give him that kind of pass, bro.
It's like, because
I mean, you can, but it's wrong.
Hold on. Hear me out. Because in 1989 is when he started. He was born in whatever the fuck, he's 20, 30 years of age or some shit like that. And he's finally started. He's gaining traction. And he's building all of his comedic material off of his perspective from the time period that he grew up in.
Yeah, but like, okay, look, like he wrote his books specific because like okay, he has daughters, right?
Fuck no,
But
man. Like, nigga, I'm in a relationship, and after this shit, I'm like,
yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Leonardo DiCaprio, my nigga. I think no. How about this thing? I'm just gonna be on my goddamn own because God damn, this shit is a trying period in my life, especially when it comes down to communication.
Yeah, so like, yeah, we definitely went on a fucking tangent with that. Okay, so the next thing in communication would be, so the first thing was work and networking. We didn't really go into that, but we have two more to go into. The second one would be friends, associates, family. What I mean, I can answer this one first if you want, because you went on your diatribe. When it comes to communication, and I got the spectacles on, I just realized. When it comes to communication with friends, associates, family, associates, you could put as, people who aren't necessarily like true friends, but people you interact with. I pretty much keep it cordial.
I think I kind of hate that term associates, like people. It's just like
they're people you're associated with.
It's like I like you, but it's just like there's so many other people ahead of you right now that I gotta invest in. But that's I like fact. You enough to remember that you fucking exist.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. Like, because it's like, okay, you're in my life, but are you in my life?
No,
you know what I mean?
Like we say it like that, like in my life, like they gotta go fight a goddamn combat. It's more like, look, it's I have this thing like I'm sitting there. If I had to leave my job and I got to go to another job, I'm pissed off because now I got to go remember a whole new subset of motherfuckers' names and shit and faces and what they like and their particularities and shit like that. I'm like, God damn it! It's like, hi, my name is Joe. I'm like, fuck, another goddamn Joe. I like purple. Fuck, at least he's Joe like purple. The other one like purple.
No, and I totally got you in that, and that's the reason why, like, these people are all the same to me, like even family members.
Ooh, come on, that sounds insulting.
No, I just included my family members in that because I have family members that it's just like I'll talk to in passing, where it's just like, oh, how you doing? Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh, how's the kids? Oh, okay, yeah, that's awesome. Oh, because they can read now. Oh yeah, awesome.
Because friendship and everything else like comes down to friendship, family, bonds. It always comes down to one is communication.
Yeah, and the whole thing about communicating with this tier of people, and I do put people in tiers, unfortunately. Like I have to.
Oh, don't worry, I'm a third tier friend to somebody.
Like fuck. I compartmentalize a lot. You know what I mean? And so, people in the associates, family members, and friends categories. Those are three separate categories, but they intertwine in the terms of like, okay, what is the purpose of our communication? Are we getting something from each other? Like, so for example, with friends, you're communicating with your friend in order to be able to get some type of emotional fulfillment. If you're communicating with associates, it may be both of you are maybe associated with each other, like at work, or you just know each other in passing. And then it may be something as simple as, okay, are we able to work together? Are we able to communicate, network, going back to the previous one? And then you have things like family, where it's like, I'm not one of those people who's firmly in the camp of blood being thicker than water. Because I've had some ain't shit family members and I've had some fantastic friends. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I wouldn't trust that nigga alone in my room for 5 minutes while I'm not there. You know what I mean? He's going to steal some shit. You know what I mean? And that's my family, quote unquote. That's my family. You know what I mean?
I got one.
So it's like, nigga, go fuck yourself.
All right.
Like,
so right now we start off this life. It's like, start off life. You the patriarch of your family.
Mm.
How many kids you have, and how many grandkids you have, and how many great grandkids you have, and how do you build? You got a compound. You got a compound like the Corleones have a compound, right? And then how do you build a trust nature inside of that family organization, even though it gets splintered off to different fucking people?
Reaganomics. Trickle down. Like, I'll have a relationship with my grandkids if my relationship with my actual kids is good.
But if your kids you don't have a relationship with your kids and the kids are bad, it's like,
then I won't have a relationship with the grandkids because they're the liaisons of them to me.
So do you rebuke the kids from the compound and their descendants?
No, that's not. It's not about rebuke. It's about there's a disconnect, right? And like it's up to the parents. Like let's just say I had a few kids or whatever, and they have kids.
Mm-hmm.
If my kids don't fuck with me, I don't assume to have any relationship with my grandkids because I'm not the grandkids' parent. My kids are their parent.
Wait, but so how do you? We're trying to build an environment here where there's communication all across the board. There's communication, there's trust.
Well, shit, you better raise your kids right then.
I mean, shit, you start off like one kid got rebellious. He's like, fuck you, dad. I like drugs.
Well, shit, then I expect some rebellious ass grandkids too. Like, they ain't gonna like me if he don't like me.
And they be like, my granddad, this guy, this head honcho over there, and then we're over here starving, man.
When they become 18 or at whatever age that their parents give them agency to come and figure out who I am, I'll welcome them. I'll welcome them with open arms. But until they become that age where they can do that, I don't expect anything. Like I don't, because it's the same concept as if you had two parents in two separate households. Let's just say, in most cases you go with mom's custody, right? In most cases. And mom is talking shit about the fucking father all the fucking time, all through your childhood. Daddy ain't shit. Daddy ain't shit. Yep. Daddy ain't shit. That kid is gonna grow up believing that until he starts to he or she starts to develop a mind to start questioning mommy. And then if mommy isn't giving good enough answers, that kid will go out of their way. If the mom isn't facilitating communication between the father and the children, the kids will start to get curious and be like, well, who's my father really? You know what I mean? They'll come to me. I'll be fucking available. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against you. Your mom's a cunt. That doesn't mean I don't like you. You know what I mean? Like, you're my kid, but your mom hates me, so we can't talk. So now that you're an adult, now we can develop a relationship. You know what I mean?
Well, so the question still remains is like, we're the start of it. It's like a video game. We're the start, right? Like my brother, he had this game to where he started off as a character, and then he had to rule over a kingdom or rise to power over a kingdom, and then that character had kids. And when he played with that character, you'll play with him, and then he would die, and then the game would just take him as a user and go to the next heir. So the next heir, and then that was the game. It was just like going from heir
like
to
Red
the
Dead.
next heir. No, not even like
Red Dead Redemption 2. You go through the first character, like his entire adult life, he dies, and then you start off from his kid's life, and then he grows all the way the fuck up.
Yep, it's like expanded out way more than that, and it's just like a
civilization kind of thing,
like a Civilization's Red Dead Redemption kind of a hereditary arc control like that, and then it's like, and it started off simple, and eventually, as I keep talking to my brother, it just gets more complicated. I was like, Jesus Christ! Like, how many of these people like relate to your main character that you started off with? Like, fucking spoiled brats.
Yeah, like I
like that.
I told.
Legacy that we done built up, that we done worked hard for, but at this point, how do you keep it within communications of like keeping it all together? Like, because communication is key, but people perceive different messages different ways. So we're talking
Wait,
like
what the-
family first.
Wait. Hold the fuck up. StreamYard just did something weird. Like it's just showing the other fucking screen for some reason.
Oh shit, maybe we
just
going
stop
into super deep territory right here.
Yeah, so that we go into space. Like it just automatically did that shit, bro. It's out of nowhere. I got an answer to your question, and yeah, we have about 15 minutes left in the in the stream anyway.
Fucking delay.
Well, 20 or 20 minutes left. Okay, so this gets into the relationship one. So if you're talking about, if I understand you right, you're talking about the communication in order to not only just have a strong family unit, but kind of facilitate having almost like a tribe or, you know, like an intergenerational type of thing. Is that what you're talking about?
I would probably say intergenerational because at least, I mean, probably by, say, I mean, we're in our 30s. We're in our damn 30s. We ain't had kids yet. Jesus fucking Christ.
Nope. Thank God.
Shit, we had a kid now. I mean, we'd be like about to be approaching 50 by the time that motherfucker's out of the house for high school and shit.
Bruh. And I'm gonna be a lifetime athlete. That ain't gonna be a fucking problem for me, nigga. Like if I gotta have my first kid at 45, I'm about to do that shit, bro.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
Fuck it.
I want as limited, small issues as possible. To like that kid, I want him to just be like, yeah, my dad was old as shit, my mom was young as shit, but you know the marriage lasted. Dad died of old age, and then mom still lived, and ... Like I'd rather have that shit in. Oh, they started off together. We got the goddamn divorce, and then I have stepdaddy 1, stepmom 1, stepdaddy 2, stepmom 1, stepdaddy 3, stepmom 2, some shit like that. I'm like, fuck that shit. That is so much communication and goddamn error just going wrong.
That's
annoying.
That's a lot to deal with, man.
Fuck it is. Like Jesus fucking Christ. Nobody wants to deal with that shit. I want this shit to be like set in stone.
Well, I mean that's taking the human element out of it, though, right? You know, so
what shit going correct?
Yeah, it is. You know what I mean? So some people are better at it than others.
Go fuck a robot.
But to
Where's
act,
Rosie?
yeah, right. Where are the sex dolls? Call Japan. Somebody get Japan on the phone. And like so, but okay. To answer your question, all I can do is plan. Right? Here's my plan.
Do you remember that saying? Man plans, God laughs.
Or
joke.
This is the phrase I remember. It's like either you plan to fail if you don't plan, or you fail to plan, or you plan to fail.
Okay, I got a good counter to that one. What is the most important step?
Vision.
No. Okay, what's the
what step? In planning?
Yeah, is
timeline.
Okay, well, never mind. What I was trying to get at, I was trying to get you to go like,
no.
The most important step in planning is the first step.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I'm already assuming I'm gonna do it, you know. So I guess
the most important step is the first step.
That I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
You stupid.
Okay. I was looking for the slap icon, but I saw stupid. There you go. The first step. I mean, the most important step is the next step.
All right.
Thank you for slapping everybody out there that's not following. Because the most important step is the next step. You can start off with a step, but the most important step is the next step. Like
okay. I sometimes I forget that like when I put plans in motion, people don't do what I do. Like I set out like whole like 5-year plans type shit, and like I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it.
The CCP for that, because at least these motherfuckers are planning for some shit. I'm like, our Wild West asses over here. I shouldn't even be talking. Like, I'm a Wild West motherfucker over here. This is a 5-step ahead plan, motherfucker. I'm more like, where's the sun at right now?
Fly by night. Well, you know, shout out to Brian Tracy. Before I found out about that guy, I didn't have the idea of why plans are so important.
Wait, who's Brian Tracy?
Brian Tracy. I've explained it on a previous podcast where he's pretty much like an entrepreneurial guru. He's like a sales master. Like he's an old man now.
Oh, okay.
But you guys can still find his book. I have a few of his books. You know, I've read like that, like, you know, one's for time. He's got like time management stuff, sales stuff, organization, all types of stuff like that. So to answer the question, it would come. I would have to start with the plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're talking about intergenerational, basically creating a network or a community of people that come from you.
Mm-hmm.
I think the most important thing to make that thing happen, because we're talking about communication, is that you need to, one, individually establish essentially a code of ethics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a code of ethics, laws. Like these are the commandments of Wright. That's your last name, right?
Yeah.
The Wright family name commandments,
Which is
right?
Go piss off granddaddy. You'll burn the shit down.
That would be commandment number one. And then
like,
but
we kind of have, it's like commandments and code of ethics. Usually sometimes they're just invisible, underlaying. They're like, I think we have a code of ethics here that if we really took the time to recognize it, I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know, but we have a code of ethics, but we act accordingly, and we just know when each other gets out of code.
Well, that's called the unspoken rule. But yeah. I'm actually going to go as far as to write them down.
I was going to say, can you have unspoken rules in relationships?
Oh, fuck no. Oh, absolutely not.
What?
You cannot have unspoken rules in relationships. And here's why. Because communication is key. The women and men do not think the same at all.
I know, because we're definitely different, all different sexes.
Yeah, like
pressures are
whether if you want, whether where you stand on the whole spectrum of guy to girl, a traditional man born with dick and balls.
Hey, cousin.
Shout out. A traditional man born with dick and balls is not going to think the same as a woman born with a vagina and ovaries.
Because when we came out, because we have a friend. He has a boy and a young boy, like toddler years, and then he just followed that up with a young girl. And he's pretty much going to raise them differently. I mean, I guess that's from
you have to.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, dog, hell yeah, I'm gonna spoil my daughter. He's like, my son, get the hell down off of that.
Yeah, because like, well, I mean, that's a completely different subject. We'll have to talk about that another time.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's where it starts. Like the difference is, it starts.
It starts at birth, and it's because you are born differently. Male and female brain chemistry is so different. It's different, but it's complementary. If you take a woman's mind under a CAT scan and a man's mind under a CAT scan and overlap them, they're actually complementary.
Really? Can you pull that up? Oh shit! We're about to get that pulled up.
But let me finish the point before I forget, because you love to interrupt.
I do.
Yeah, like so.
Blues, right?
Is
he even tuned into this?
Not right now. I don't think, because I'm gonna have to start putting out notifications on Facebook for our lives.
You catch the aftermath of it. He'll comment.
Yeah, more than likely. But we're not just different, we're complementary, right? And it's because we need each other. Okay?
How wish you get fucking 8 billion people on the planet?
Nigga, because her vagina says thump, 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 and your dick says squeeze, 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 and then they're like, oh, I like that one. I like that one. Let's put each other into each other. And then like, so that's why you can have a fucking PhD doctor female. As soon as the right thug comes in her life, it don't matter what he's done. If she revs her engine, he's smashing. Like there's a huge physical aspect in that. But thinking, we're going off a subject.
I mean, after you said that, I was thinking like Genghis Khan. I was like,
oh shit. Like, no, you're right. Like that's why I did that. Like Genghis Khan is a fucking perfect example. How many women allegedly did he impregnate? Wasn't it something like 10 to 13,000? It was something like that.
Basically, like
it was something. It was in the thousands for sure.
Tens.
Yeah.
God, Will Chamberlain, get your numbers up, nigga.
Well, yeah. Well, Will Chamberlain, he had a good run. You got. He
had no Genghis Khan run.
He ain't no. But Genghis Khan was conquering the fucking world. It's kind of hard not to get pussy to a nigga who owns everything. But okay, the main point is that like the reason why there's no unspoken rules between men and women in relationships is because we think differently. We expect different things for different reasons. If you're in a relationship with a woman, look, if you do not establish what you're willing to take, what you're not willing to take, what you expect, and that's on both sides. What are you willing to take? What are you not willing to take? What do you expect from me? Right?
Wait. But you're expecting that from some people to expect it from the get-go. But even if that person is still developing themselves.
Do they want to type? Well, yeah, because like, let's put it this way. If I meet a chick and we're just fucking, right?
All right, wait. How are we establishing the fucking met at a club?
Met at a club, met at a library, met at a coffee shop, met on the street. Like sometimes sex is really that fast. Like it doesn't take very long. If a woman is actually into you and you just say, let's go back to my place, she'll do it. Like
I had that experience, but it was like in a foreign country where I just literally walked down the street and a girl grabbed me. And then I got grabbed in a way.
See, I've never even been grabbed like that. Oh, like I had to at least conversate for like 5 minutes.
Like I wasn't expecting it. Like I was just walking, and then I just feel somebody grab my arm, and my instinct was it's like niggas about to go night, and then I turned around, I was like, oh,
I'm about to get robbed after I fuck.
It's like, I was like, no, I was like, the hell is this? And she goes, I want to fuck you. I was like. When I look at my brother, because he's been here before, he's like, oh yeah, that's normal. It's like,
this is wait, hold on.
Nani? I was like, all right, if that's the case in here, like I know economics 101. I'm like, if you want me, that means somebody else want me. Let me go see what else I got down this block. And then I came back. I was like, all right, that ass is too fat. Let's go.
Yeah, you stand here. I'll be back in 15 minutes. Found out that no one else said what she said. All right, let's go.
Because, like, yeah, I'm just walking down the street. I just walked. We left the hotel. We didn't even get down to the end of the block, and I just feel like this arm grabbed me like that. And in my brain, I go, who the fuck is grabbing me like they lost their goddamn mind? And I'll turn around. I was like, she goes, oh, see, I want to fuck you. I was like, oh, I looked at my brother. I was like, it's like that here? He's like, yeah. I was like,
this is so much better than where I'm from.
It was weird. It was weird as hell. Well, and I went down the street and I came back and I tapped that shit.
Yeah, no, good man. Yeah, as you should. But the reason why
us so well there, I came back here. I was like, yo,
this is garbage.
I love it. Oh, I was like, no, I didn't say garbage. I was like, I definitely like, man, after that environment,
maybe I'm being hyperbolic.
I was like, man, I love women before, but after that type of environment, I was like, it's just odd, different from where I come from. Like, what? It's like this culture is communicating something here, and then our culture goes and just is something else different.
Yeah, and one's better than the other.
In terms of if you're a guy, like, step your passport game up, man.
Oh yeah,
I'm ordering my new passport, man. Fuck that shit.
But the reason why, yes, and I agree with you. But the reason why. This type of communication has to be so fucking forward, because the example I was going to give is that, like, you meet a chick, you guys vibe, maybe you dated a few times, you guys start having sex.
Is that like what like when all the chicks on their little dating app profiles, like, I'm trying to catch a vibe? No,
like the vibe. This is just the language. Like, you know what? Bitches love vibes. You know, all right, like,
this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna one day.
Well, we're almost out of time, bro.
Okay,
like, can I finish what I'm saying?
Yes,
please.
I'm sorry.
Like, because I gotta take a piss, nigga. Where's my
wait?
I'm about to bust.
You had to bust last time,
dude. Because our time is up. I timed it. Okay, yo. All right, so. Okay, let me get through this. Okay, let's just say Q meets a girl. Like, she finds him attractive. He finds her attractive. They date a couple times. They start having sex on the regular. She hits you with the classic, the question, what are we? Right? And then, well, okay. So she hits you with the what are we? Right? And then that's when you, as a guy, that's when you have this option. A lot of guys don't do this, but you should, and just say, okay, if you want to be with me, you want a title, you want to be my official girlfriend, these are my requirements of you. And in the meantime, you can tell me your requirements of me, and we can negotiate. But there are certain things I won't move on, and that's going to be a fucking deal breaker. So these are my deal breakers. These are the things I'm willing to negotiate. That's just girlfriend. Now, if you start getting into marriage territory, oh shit. For me personally, dude, I am draconian with what I expect from her.
All right, I'm taking this off because it's draconian.
Well, I call it draconian because it makes me think of dragons. But draconian, whatever. I'm draconian with my fucking expectations because what I'm going to be giving them is going to cover all of their fucking bases, right? And like, because they're not going to be able to ask me for more than I'm willing to offer.
Ooh, is that Steve Harvey's provide, profess, protect principle there?
Well, I look at it from the Bible perspective. Prophet, protector, provider, priest. Yeah. Prophet, protector, provider, priest. Those are the main four. But shout out to Kevin Samuels. You better be fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. And that's bare minimum. If you want more shit from me, you got to be better than those things already. And how many females do you females know that fit all 5 of those categories in this country? Go ahead. I'll wait. Put in the comments if you can even think of one. Go ahead. I'll be waiting for it. And so
I just want cooperative and not goddamn coming at my goddamn neck.
Because we as men have been so fucking beaten down by the current state of affairs that bare minimum has become almost a foreign concept. See, these things in my parents' generation were assumed.
Wait.
They were assumed.
Wait, I gotta read. I think it's more of in our parents' generation, it was only prevalent with.
How old are your parents?
Fucking in the 50s.
My
not even 50s.
My dad's 65 and my mom is 61.
God.
I come from an earlier generation of teaching.
Okay, well, so what I meant to say was like, with this day and age of the internet is you didn't know what the hell your option was. Now we thought our options was on the planet was like the hot girl up the street, and what they thought was the hot banker guy, drug dealer guy, whoever the fuck guy, whoever was the most accomplished and looked like they were doing well in life. And when you came up with the internet and it globalized everything, and especially fucking rappers and rock stars. No, fine. No, it's not even rappers. Rappers, you go the fuck that way. It's you fucking rock stars. You fucking rock stars. This is your goddamn fault. Honestly, anyway, and the rappers, you augmented the problem from the fucking rock stars. Anyway, so it goes like that. When things got global and visual like that, and people's is like, what's the most, it's like that Chris Brown song was like, when a rich nigga want you, girl, and your nigga can't do nothing for you. All right, now what was the damn your nigga can't do nothing for you song before Chris Brown came into it? It was like, broke dude can't do shit for you. He loves you. He's a good man. He take care of his kids, but he's broke. But I can get you this bag and this car. You leave that motherfucker like, fuck you, Phil. Fuck you and your electrician job. I'm going with the rapper. He's got me a Mercedes.
Well, I mean,
or some shit like that. Or maybe, but
there's I don't want no scrub.
I don't want no scrub. Oh, you say a scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me.
Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
Now, first off, your best friend is the one that owns the car, and you're hollering out the side of the car like you the only owner of the car. Now, the equivalent, I say, just to be advocate here, what would be the reverse situation for women to be like?
There are no female scrubs, bro.
No, maybe like a guy that ain't shit, just trying to holler at the hottest bro. I mean, I don't want to say bro. I mean, hottest woman on the block, like the hottest.
Came out.
Like the like Halle Berry. Like some dude, like the dude on the corner with the sign hollering at Halle Berry and expecting to get Halle Berry.
Well, here's the thing: is that Halle Berry actually did basically get into a situation like that. The person that she was fucking struggling to get, she got cheated on by a male model.
He was a model though. That's the difference. That's a model.
Yeah, but that's
not a regular guy.
But here, I mean, you say that, but his entire job is nothing but being fit.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of fit ass thugs out here that are fucking
Wait,
PhD, MD level chicks.
Wait.
Like, yo,
fuck that. If anything, like, yo, dog, if you ain't striving to be a goddamn model, you can't get no Holly Berries.
okay, you got the monologue, dude. I'm about to lose, bro.
All right, anyway, hold on. Wait. What? Okay, you're gonna go up.
Yeah.
Anyway, fine. Stream's gonna be a little bit longer. It's gonna be like solo by myself. Yeah, dog. I'll say, like, if you are some guy that's sitting there on the corner with a goddamn sign, you expect to bag Holly Berry. First off, if a dude ever on a fucking corner sign bagged fucking Holly Berry like that, like, his game was so goddamn smooth. Holly Berry was driving by, and I don't know how much she can afford now, but she's driving around probably like in a Mercedes AMG or some shit like that, but the door goes up. It's not, the doors don't go up like they go up like with your elbow up like that way. So the little AMG shit Kevin Hart hops out of, like, she pulls up in that, and this motherfucker got a sign, has enough game, and she goes, "Oh my god, you got so much game. You get in on the passenger side." Like, that'd be a fucking, that shit ever fucking happens, I'd be like, all right, I don't know, somebody's right. I don't know who's right. I'm still trying to get on the fact that bum on the street guy with sign got into the goddamn Mercedes with fucking Holly Berry and drove off to the sunset and had a fucking happy goddamn life or some shit. That'd be fucking weird. That'd be weird to me. But otherwise than that, what the hell else we were talking about before Cameron went off to the goddamn bathroom because he was about to. God damn it, where's the button at? No, that's cash register button right there. Like, I wish we can, like, collect $1 for every time he has to go to the bathroom. Otherwise, now
that would be the first time ever, dude. I couldn't. We're actually overtime.
Oh yeah, I know. All right. So anyway, Cam is back right now. What we was talking about, what I was saying was, if a dude on the corner with a goddamn homeless sign had enough, Holly Berry pulls up in the AMG, she rolls down the window, or the windows roll down, and this motherfucker starts talking, and then next thing you know, you just see Holly Berry go, ooh, and this motherfucker just walks into the goddamn car and shit like that, and then
she won't. Because active hypergamy would stop it, but then you have examples like Oprah and Stedman, right?
Whoa. First off, everybody stop shitting on Stedman. Stedman is a successful banker.
I respect that nigga.
He's a successful banker. What the fuck?
No, like, in comparison to Oprah, like, people will say he ain't shit.
But that's because Oprah's based. Okay, god damn it,
she's a fucking household name. Like I'm not putting no shade on Stedman's name. You know what I mean? But, like, it's very rare that a woman will choose to get with a guy who is at a financially lower place than her. You know what I mean? It's extremely rare. Well, at least to put it in long terms. Like, if she just wants someone to shoot up the club, she will immediately find just somebody who's lower than her, because she'll take the kid and bounce. Like it's like, it just is what it is. You know what I mean? But, like, in terms of long term, that's why you don't hear too often anymore, or ever, about divorce settlements where the woman is the one paying the alimony for post-divorce alimony. It's because, like,
ooh, if Evans, CVJ is ordering ask for spousal support from.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. But, like, that's a rare thing, though. It's a rare thing, and think like, yo. Can you think of, besides famous people, because this does happen in the fame world, of just regular everyday people who are hooking up, getting married, and then they split up and the woman is paying? Have you ever gotten a real life example of that in your life? Because I've seen real life examples of the opposite. Plenty of them where the woman and the man divorced, and the guy is getting fucked for the next 10 to 18 years in pre-divorce alimony and child support, and they have to pay for the lawyer and spousal support, and like dude, like,
I've never met a guy who got alimony, but I know guys who have got child support because they were good fathers.
Yes, and holy fucking shit, in the last 10 years, the laws have slowly started to come over to the guy's side, because there's such a thing as a unfit mother. You know what I mean? Like, where it's like, okay, this woman is not mentally stable, and she's not financially stable. Why would you give custody of the kids to said mother
I'm about to
when
bust.
the father is more stable?
I'm about to bust.
Okay, let's wrap this up then.
Oh, I was gonna say we could like play a game like who can hold the piss in.
No, I already lost. Okay,
right.
so we're gonna have to do a part 2 to this because like we went on so many goddamn tangents, bro. Like we could talk a whole other episode on this.
I wonder if we can do like somebody can do like a visual map. It starts off here, then bled here, it came back, bled here, branched off here, came back, blanched here, came here, went there, somewhere it disappeared. But anyway, this is Homeboy Etiquette right now. Thank y'all for listening to the live stream. It's a 5280Q passed off to my homeboy in crime, the Arc Reactor.
Yo, this is Kemet the Raw representing Homeboy Etiquette here on YouTube. Also representing KMT Games and KMT Productions here on YouTube. And now we are also on Twitch. Follow us at twitch.tv/Homeboy Etiquette. Follow me at twitch.tv/KMT Games with a Z. If you guys have not already, go ahead and hit that like button.
Perfect.
I like
bing.
perfect.
There we go. But perfect is great too. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button. And if you're on YouTube specifically, make sure that the bell notification icon is turned on and set to all so you'll be notified anytime that we're uploading some Homeboy Etiquette content. With all that being said, I appreciate, he appreciates, we appreciate everybody who came through to the stream. Leave your comments down below. Questions, comments, concerns. If you don't like us, hit that dislike button. Whatever you got to do. We will see you guys in the next stream.
I'm about to bust.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm about to
Peace. Go to the bathroom with this bitch.